well today. It's been a while since I've shown you guys some cross stitch, so I thought I would catch you guys up on some things I've been working on and some cross stitch related purchases that I made. So the last time I talked to you guys about cross stitching, I was about to start working on my Hypnotic by Custom Crafts, which is this pattern right here. And here it is here. As you can see, I didn't make a ton of progress on it. I'm going to tell you, this pattern is so confetti heavy. It is ridiculous. And the colors are so dark. And honestly, I'm not having a ton of fun stitching on it. I do want to finish it though. It's just going to be incredibly slow going. And as you can see, I mean, the effect of the confetti really pays off, because this looks pretty realistic. If you can tell, like here's the leopard just kind of lounging on the branch, and here it is here. I think it just really pops off the fabric. So this fabric is nothing special. It's a 32 count natural or beige linen. I actually even write it down where I got it or who it's from. So I think it's just a pretty basic linen that I've been stitching on. So there's that. And last week I continued working on my Enchanted Mermaid by Mirabilia. You can see the full picture here. And this one, I'm stitching it on a 32 count Lugana called Sea Shadows, and it's an opalescent, and it was dyed by Sugar Maple Fabrics. Who remembers Sugar Maple Fabrics? That's like probably way before a lot of your times, but she was a fabric dyer out of Canada. She did such great work, and one day I think she just got really tired of it all and stopped, which I was sad about, but you know what? I still have a pretty good stash of her fabrics, so. And it's cool because clearly her colors and her fabrics have stood the test of time, because I still love them, and it's great. But I'm hoping the next time I pick this up again to stitch that I can at least finish the cross stitching and maybe finish up the beading the next time I have a go at this again. I actually don't get to spend a ton of time cross stitching, maybe at the very most a week, a month. So my progress for all my stitching projects will be pretty slow, but I think I used to stitch a ton and I've got pretty burned out, and right now a week, a month seems to be a pretty good pace for me. So that was Enchanted Mermaid. That's what I worked on last week. And the next time I pick up stitching, I think I am gonna go with this one. It's another Mirabilia. It's called Rose Arbor. And here's the picture. So I don't know how much I'll get done on that when I pick it up. As you can see, I did grid this fabric. I did it with a red fishing line. And honestly, I think I'm gonna start gridding my fabrics from now on, because it does make my counting easier. I make less mistakes. You can tell in future videos which projects are much older because I didn't grid them. But yeah, I did this with a, I'm gonna say 7-pound red fishing line. You can get it at any, like, you know, I get it at Bass Pro. I don't know if they'll sell them at Academy, but I live in Texas, so I got Bass Pro, and that's where I got it. So that's it for my stitching projects. And then I thought I'd show you guys some of my purchases. First one was from ABC Stitch. I decided I was going to start kitting up Princess Ileana from Mirabilia. This is what this pattern looks like, and what makes this pattern so special is that she designed this to use all 35 of DMC's newest colors. So I found that pretty, like, that was a great idea for me, or I like that idea, so I decided to kit it up. This is DMC numbers 1 through 16. I started putting them each individually in the cart, And then by the time I got to number 16, I got tired. So this is as far as I got on 1, 2, 3 stitch. And then here's all the beading and treasures for Princess Eliana. Let's see if I can show it to you really quick. There are a lot of beads for this project. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but it's just nice to have it all there for you for when you want to start it. So there's that. And then I also bought quite a few spools of the Stickii 12 weight cotton blendable threads. This one is in eucalyptus. I've been wanting to start a sampler. Don't know which one yet, but when I do, I think I want to use these threads so that my sampler is not so horribly monochromatic. But there you go. So these are my purchases from 1, 2, 3 stitch. Okay. And like I said, I only got as far as number 16 for the DMC new colors before I got tired of adding them to my cart. And so afterwards, I walked over to Michael's and bought the rest of them. So this is number 17 through 35. So if you haven't seen the new colors yet, I really like this color range. It's very, you know, first half was kind of neutral, and in this part, you start to go more into the jewel colors. I like that. It's really pretty. And since I was at Michael's, I went ahead and bought another floss box. Since I figured I'm adding 35 new colors to my floss stash, I'm gonna need a box, or another box really. So there's that. Those are my purchases from Michael's. And then of course, I made a few purchases from Clay by Kim. She makes the polymer clay dragon needle minders that everyone loves so much. And this was purchased over 4 weeks, so I got a dragon a week. So let's see the first one. This is her cherry blossom or sakura dragon. So this was back in February. And long story long, this time last year was when I first noticed Clay by Kim, because I saw a picture of one of these cherry blossom dragons on Instagram and just fell in love with it. And at that time, I didn't understand the process of how to buy these. So I didn't get one last year. And she may come up with the same themes every year, but all her dragons are slightly different. So this is a slightly different cherry blossom dragon, but I love it just the same. Isn't it pretty? So there's that. Next dragon I got is the Clover Wood Bog dragon. This one she made for St. Patrick's Day. She had a different variety, which was more clover dragon. So a little more green and probably a big 4-leaf clover in the middle. But I like this one because it seemed a little more woodland. And check out the wings. They're like just slightly transparent, which I thought was super cool. But here it is. This was my Clover Wood Bog dragon. This one is, I think it was just a blue dragon. She didn't have like a theme to go with it. It was just a blue dragon, but pretty just the same. And then last one that I got is her peacock dragon. So you can see the peacock influence on this one. And you know what? I should show you. The back of her needle minders usually matches the dragon. So it's pretty cool. So you can see it's a 2-part magnet that you can use on your stitching. So these are all my purchases from Clay by Kim. And then last one is, I made a couple of purchases by the 805 Stitcher. She makes project bags for your cross stitching. And I love her bags because they're well made. They're a good size. It's big enough for me to fit the pattern, my fabric, my floss, all of my accessories. They all fit in these bags, so I love them. And I buy a bag per project, so yeah, I love it. And what's great is that she'll also give you a matching needle minder, like this one here that she made. and it's always next to her or on her business card. And she always gives you a nice handwritten thank you card with every order, which I think is just a nice touch. So anyway, so here's the first one. Don't remember the name of it, but it was purple and it was flowery, so I loved it. This one is the geisha one. So I have little sushis in the front, and here's the fabric in the back. This one was cat themed. Don't remember the name of the theme. I think it was like fat cats or something. Right here they are. This one was by the shore or shoreline, something like that. It was a beachy theme, which I liked. Thought it was super cute. And then here's the last one. It's like a deep sea creatures, but very bright and neon-y. So here's that. So there you go. That's everything I've got for you guys for my short cross stitch update. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, if you wouldn't mind subscribing and liking this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.